मधुरांतकन को और उत्तर की भूमि आपको दे दी जानी चाहिए। यही न्यायपूर्ण है। हमारा परम शत्रु करिगालन
मुझे पता लग गया, she is full of mystery. Of course she is gorgeous. She is royalty. She is the queen. I can just go on and on. Give it up for Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, ladies and gentlemen. Nandini in the house. The loudest round of applause. Can't get enough of this, right? है ना? मन कर रहा है चलते रहे ऐसे. And now it's time to invite on a big round of applause. Can we all give him a standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen? Lovely. और अब जिन्हें मैं बुलाने जा रहा हूँ, he is globally renowned, India's pride and one of the most prolific music maestros of our time, ladies and gentlemen, A.R. Rahman.
ये ज़मीं साँझी है, रोशनी लाया हूँ ज़िंदगी.
PS2, ladies and gentlemen, the entire Kamal ki cast, and of course the director saab and the music director saab here. Some of the most all the biggies. Everybody is going to be saying that, you know, I am like, and everybody's claiming that they are like your biggest fans. If we talk about you, are you an Aishwarya Rai Bachchan fan?
Sorry, with due respect, that's a random question.
No, what is that one thing that you feel is most amazing about Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, the actor? You have to.
Ravi will say. Ravi is a big fanboy, no? He will say.
Certainly not a megalomaniac to be answering this question.
But कुछ तो होगा ना जो लोग देख रहे हैं. See, I'm not going to let you go away with this question. What is that one thing? Maybe in this character, Nandini?
Well, definitely it's characters. It's the work. Firstly, good evening and namaste, and thank you for being with us this evening. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your appreciation for this film, which is so precious to us. So I couldn't start answering the question without expressing heartfelt gratitude for all your appreciation, and through you to our audience out there, because your response has been overwhelming to PS1, and with great love and excitement, yet again with great love and excitement, we bring PS2 to you, releasing on 20th of April, and we are as excited as every one of you to watch it. Everyone here on stage, Manigaru, we can't wait to see your magic on screen. So I just had to put it out there, because I would rather say all that than answer what you just asked, being very honest. You know, we're all human, we're all doing our jobs. But as artists, we are very, very blessed and very fortunate that we call our passion our jobs. To wake up every day, whenever you do, and to get up and go to work. In the name of work, to actually have the opportunity to experience wonderful stories being told, to get to live the life of these characters who have been either written, either documented, either they belong to books, like here, to literature, or whether it's fiction. We get to do that, to actually live the lives of so many people, because that's what our audience does. There's everybody or somebody out there who relates completely to each and every or a individual character that we essay there on screen, and that is the magic of cinema. Now, when we get to do that under the direction of someone as magical as Manigaru, dhanya hai bhai. Absolutely blessed. So I'm grateful from day one when I got to face the camera. I got to do so under his direction. And you know, it's a very humbling experience. All this love that we receive, all this appreciation that we receive, It is for the characters that we have essayed, it is for the work we have done over the years, and it is not a singular effort ever. It is really a cumulative effort of an entire team of actors, director, the editor, the music, the DOP, the cast, the crew, the technicians, all the creative forces that come together to give us the privilege of living on celluloid even beyond our time. We are very, very fortunate and blessed, and then to receive this degree of love and appreciation, पिछले जन्म का कुछ कर्म ही है, and we are very, very grateful for this blessing. It's very humbling, it's very overwhelming, and actors वैसे भी बहुत ही emotional होते हैं, and you know, I mean, truly, today, by the end of today, after we've been doing all this media work, I think we're all going through these little waves of extreme emotions. Today we had, yes, she burst into tears suddenly. Then I hear about how Jayam Ravi burst into tears the other day. And as we are watching the promo, we're all kind of getting, glaze-eyed. And suddenly I looked at just a Manigaru and I said, oh my God, it's almost the end. I mean, end of this journey, but we keep seeing new beginnings, where we are going to have the absolute joy of sharing PS2 with the audience. I mean, that's exciting. That's very, very exciting. So, gamut of emotions. And while I've digressed a bit from what you asked, but that is what it really is all about. ये सब बहुत खूबसूरत है. We are grateful, we are thankful for the love and appreciation. We are allowed to enjoy it. We're human, but we really shouldn't believe it. I deep down from my soul believe that enjoy it, don't believe it.
Right.
Don't really get all of this into your head. Just focus on what we do, focus on truth, reality, and yes, we are blessed that in our reality we receive unconditional love. And thank you so much, each and every one of you, for all your love and appreciation and blessings.
Thank you so much for sharing all that. Zordar Talia. We are feeling blessed and very, very privileged कि ये आपसे सुनने को मिल रहा है यहाँ पे. And talking about that quality जो मैं बोल रहा था, you've always had this heart full of gratitude for everybody around you, because you've been saying that. अभी भी आपने वो बोला, and I'm sure आगे भी आप बोलोगे, be it for your cast members, for this amazing cast, or the audience. So that is what makes you so special, so amazing. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, ladies and gentlemen. And now, moving on to Vikram sir. Sir, so much first of all for that. And now, with this PS2, क्या होने वाला है sir? कहाँ तक जाएगा? Because as I said, you've already started a dialogue that we should appreciate, we should love our heritage, we should take pride in it. What do you have to say?
Hi Naveen, thanks for the awesome introductions that you always do, and thank you all for being here, and very grateful for the wonderful reviews and everything that you had to say about our film, which pushed it even further up there. This has been a very special film for me, and what a man, Mr. Mani Ratnam. Working with him, our teacher, our professor, our guru, it was wonderful. It was all work and no play. We didn't have fun at the shoot, but we all lived a dream. And this dream is not just our dream of wanting to work with him or to be in a good film. It was a dream of 70 years to make a film, a story that everybody was dying to make into a film. And all of us are so proud to be a part of that film, and that each character in that film, each character has a fan club and has always had a fan club. To think that each character now has a face, and it's one of ours. And I think that's, like Ash said, very humbling, but I think we can also tap ourselves on our back and thank Mani sir again for that. Thank you, sir, for that honor, that great honor. It's been wonderful working in such a beautiful film with such a lovely cast, and the music by Rahman sir and Totadarni sir and everybody there out there, Eka who did the costumes, and Ozzy who did my hair, and the horse that helped me write properly. I'd like to thank everyone taking a page from your book. It was wonderful, but I hate to say this, more than that, the fun we had was like we all shared just now. During the PR, we had such good fun. And I think that again is borrowed from the film. It resonated because most of the fun was us talking about what happened in that film, how Mani sir tortured us, killed us, and made us promise ourselves every evening, I don't want to act, I'm going to stop acting with this film, tomorrow no shoot. But next morning, though it was 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, whenever we were woken up, we just jumped out of bed and knew that we had to do this, and we're doing something so special. There have been movies, there have been blockbusters, there have been big films for us, but I think this one will always hold a special place in our hearts because it's not about being a blockbuster or the record breaker or whatever. It's a film, it's a story that's lived in everyone's heart and has resonated in everyone's heart in the South, in Tamil Nadu, and to be a part of that, I think is very special. And answering your question, I'm so glad that whatever we spoke last time reached everybody. It's not just Chola, like you say, it's every state. We have such a beautiful, varied culture. Every state, every town has its own history, has its own stories, and it's so nice to be part of one of those stories which has become an epic now. And I'm so glad that we are still here to continue, and I'm sure you're going to love the second part because we all had a doubt when they made it into 2 parts. First part was all about introductions. Will it run? Does it have enough juice? And I was personally a little worried. I was saying, oh my God. And I was talking to my other crew members during the dubbing, and they said, so second part is what has the story? Is it going to work? And I was all smiles and I was confident and all that was happening, but I was a wee bit tense inside. But after that response, I mean, I just can't wait to see the second part. And let me promise you that not just me, all of us here, maybe with the exception of Mr. Rahman, is going to watch the film not as a cast member, but as the audience, as a fan of Mani Ratnam sir and Rahman sir and all the other stalwarts in this film. It's a great film and I just can't wait to watch the magic on screen. Thanks again, sir. Can't thank you enough. I'll bore you with my thanks, but thank you. And thank you once again for being such a huge support for us. Thank you very much.
Wow. Each other a lot. Are you really going to miss these people? Like, are you going to miss this cast and crew?
You better miss us. Good evening. Very happy to be here. And, looking. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Don't say that, sir.
A wee little bit, okay.
A little bit, okay. And also, as I heard, like I believe you said it, like, do we have PS3 in the making? Huh?
Anybody? Yeah, it will be there, but I don't know who will make it.
We would love for you to make it, ladies and gentlemen. Zordar taaliyan ho jaye Mani sir ke liye. It's so lovely to have you, sir, here one more time, and all the best for this. Though you don't need it, sir. Rahman sir, बहुत स्वागत है एक बार वापस से. This time, you know, it's you, Mani sir, and Gulzar Sahab. We've all heard and we are in love with that anthem, PS2 anthem. Please tell us something about that.
It's always a great honor working with him. Mr. Mani Ratnam, it's a great cast. And this movie is going to be a bookshelf movie. You know, people are going to see it for the next 50 years.
Yes.
And it's made like that, and they're all performed like that. Every one of them. It's amazing. So I'm great to be a part of that kind of experience. Working with Gulzar Sahab again is like home. You know, sense of confidence, sense of trust, sense of security when it comes with Gulzar Sahab. And he loves working with us. We had a great interviews in the afternoon. So there's no communication actually. You just send the words. He's done his research. He's got all the stuff, and the tune comes in. So only very rarely we said, "Oh, can we change that word? Because can we reverse that sentence?" Oh, it goes. So there's no like, I don't like this. Change this. Nothing. He sent me one thing. There are too many words. Can you put some more music? So it's been beautiful. Yeah.
And anyone and everyone who's associated with this project is exceptional. We have to, you know, give it to the entire cast and crew. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं, and then we'll take the media questions. Before we do that, I believe Karthi bhai, you have a flight.
And too many memories that I will cherish forever. Firstly, back home, I haven't been part of any multi-starrer. So the only time, you know, I get to meet everybody at one go is probably an award function or something else. You know, we don't really meet that often otherwise. But this was like shooting with a whole bunch of talent every day for 130 days. And like Shobita said, the promotion part of it is what got us closer, because on set we were all a little stressed and wondering whether our clothes were right and hair was right and whether, most importantly, we were delivering our dialogues okay, and But it's been so special. So I think all of us have had very emotional moments over the last week where we're either laughing like crazy people or we're breaking down and crying, and then the other person starts crying. And Ash was party to it today as well. Yeah, I mean, so thank God. Okay, I thought someone fell.
Wait, mic drop. Yeah, that's the.
So I'm going to take home some really special memories, pictures, and it's not going to fade away anytime soon because I will always cherish this, and I don't know if I can actually go on another set, and there'll always be withdrawal symptoms of not having these guys around, because I'm only probably working with one co-star out there. So I'm privileged, and of course, again, like Aishwarya said, so privileged to be on this stage, sharing the stage with so many wonderful people.
Thank you so much.
And, who better than to actually bring that kind of dynamic on celluloid than Manigaru? He is king of bringing romance into the most tense moments in a manner which is just so unique to his storytelling, his way of bringing magic, that pain becomes beautiful. You see love, you see intensity, and the ultimate romance in the moments that, when written on paper, does not read like that, but is definitely experienced like that. And we're so fortunate to have had to have that creative opportunity to live those moments. Thank you. It's truly magical.
अभी आप ढूंढती हैं, देखती हैं।
गुरु भक्ति, गुरु है मेरे, तो मतलब एक तो सबसे पहले इट्स अ नेचुरल यस। हाँ तो है ही, जब भी हिंट हिंट सर जब भी पूछेंगे ज़रूर जवाब हाँ ही होगा। दैट्स अ गिवन। अब उसे श्रद्धा कहें, गुरु भक्ति कहें, कृतज्ञता कहें या प्यार कहें, you can label it what you want, but the point is that it would always be a yes. But why wouldn't it be a yes? I'm very fortunate. I think anybody, any actor, you speak to anyone who has had the opportunity to work with him or who hasn't as yet, deeply aspires to work with him. Actors and all creative forces, बहुत एक्साइटमेंट रहती है। पता नहीं कितने लोग दिखाते हैं या नहीं, लेकिन बहुत खुशी होती है, बहुत एक्साइटमेंट होती है। आज when we were giving interviews earlier also, we were being asked, and everybody said that if a message or even that name flashes on the phone, or you sir, now we are telling you directly, you cannot imagine the excitement. We have shared it unabashedly during interviews today in the day. बहुत खुशी होती है, बहुत एक्साइटमेंट होती है, and everybody truly looks forward to getting the opportunity to work with him. और मौका मिले तो it is very deeply treasured. It is very very really cherished, respected. It's a learning curve. It is an experience which is unique to itself, and it shows in the reaction of the audience, of you viewers. I mean, it's all good. So I mean, why wouldn't one say a natural yes? लेकिन खूबी इनकी है कि it's so lovely. In fact, he said that to me recently when I was asking him, sir, how? I was asking him the context of others. You know, when we were just talking, I said, sir, sometimes you kind of wonder, should one take that call or not? You know, say yes or not. And I've never spoken to him about this before directly, and I did only very recently, after we finished Ponniyin, no, sir? And he just said the sweetest thing. He said, you know, which it's always been, be honest about how you feel about the character you're going to essay. Even if it is me, don't just say yes. I said, no, I mean, you've always brought something magical. Bhale Iruvar ho, Guru ho, Ravanan or Ponniyin Selvan. I mean, you've always brought something magical. So it's a natural yes, of course. He said, but even then, you've got to Be honest about how you feel about the character that you're going to go essay, because you are going to live that character and you're going to bring that character to life. There has to be an honesty and integrity and a commitment which runs beyond just, I'm going to say a yes, but of course. But I'm going to say a yes, but of course. I will always just say a yes, but of course. It's him. Everything else is already set. Everything else is already in place. Thank you.
Hi.
Whatever film you make, you try to make it as well as you can. But when you make a period film, and when it is historical, though it's a historical fiction, once it's an historical thing, you try to go as close as you can to what could have been, and not fantasize it, not add elements which are not too real, but try to bring it, as close to reality as possible. This film was treated in that fashion, and the objective while making was simple, that it should look like it is happening now, or it should look like we are there next to the characters. So it was shot, it was scored, it was put together, it was performed casually, not like a historical drama. So everything added to that. It's very easy with Rahman next to me. It's not very difficult to ask for something new. And I think to a large extent, both of us try to keep in mind that, try to explore new areas, and not try to repeat what we have done before, and stay as far as possible from that. And to a large extent also that the kind of films that we are doing dictates the kind of music that was demanded. And within that, Rahman is capable of experimenting, go far away and give something absolutely fresh. And so I've been lucky.
Thank you, sir. Rahman, sir.
So I'm like a supermarket. I do super commercial movies. I do a symphony orchestra, and I do classical kind of songs. But here there's a special shop. It's always there for me so far. I've been very lucky. So I do all this mischief outside and come here to do all the innovation. So I can go wild and he'll put me in place.
Gourmet food and stuff. Very special.
Hello.
See, when a filmmaker is a very, very selfish person, absolutely heartless and selfish. Only thing that you care for is the film.
We all second that.
How much ever I love her, I will ask her only if I think she's right for the role. Oh. And every time I've asked her is only because I believe that she was absolutely right for the role, and she's been nice enough to say yes. So it is not a luck or it's not a charm, it's only her talent and the personality that would portray this character.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that's all we have for you. With this, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a quick photo of the final photo op. Would like to invite on stage. We good? We good? Yeah, thank you.
आप सभी का शुक्रिया चैनल देखने के लिए, लाइक करने के लिए और सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए।